While this university basketball team might not be competing in the NCAA tournament, it will be playing some postseason ball. The University of Illinois men's basketball team was left out of the field of 68 for the big dance, but has been invited to play in the National Invitation Tournament. The Illini were selected as a number 2 seed and will play against the 7th-seeded Boston University Terriers. Illinois heads into the NIT at 19-14 overall, while Boston sports a record of 24-10. Renovations to the State Farm Center will keep the Illini from playing at home during the tournament. Tip-off in Boston is Wednesday at 6. And also playing in the NIT this year is the Indiana State basketball team, as they will play for the second year in a row. The Sycamores are ranked 6th in the Southern Methodist Regional, where they'll head to Arkansas to play the number 3-seeded Razorbacks. Their last meeting was back in 1979 when the Sycamores hit a game-winning buzzer beater to advance in the tournament. The Sycamores were 23-10 on the season and 1-3 all-time in NIT history. This game tips off Tuesday at 9. And the Eastern Illinois men's basketball season may be over, but one player is getting a lot of praise for a stellar season. The National Association of Basketball Coaches selected EIU senior Sherman Blanford to the District 19 second team. Blanford put the Panthers on his back this season with 9 double-doubles while averaging 14.5 points and 8 rebounds a game, all while shooting 52% from the field. This forward also finished 3rd on the team in assists, steals, and blocks. Blanford also earned a spot on the All-OVC second team this year for his play. And tomorrow's Elite 8 matchups are set in the IHSA boys basketball playoffs, but the Champaign Central Maroons are not on the schedule. Their performance against the Lincoln Rail Splitters in the Mattoon sectional left the Maroons looking to the next season for answers. Let's start in a packed house at the end of the first half, where Lincoln thought they'd take a 3-point lead into the break until Champaign's Noah Wells nails this buzzer beater, cutting the lead to 1 heading into halftime. Missed opportunities were the story for the Maroons in the second half. This missed bucket right here led to a 3-point play on the other end, giving Lincoln a 6-point lead. The Rail Splitters never looked back, winning 47-30 and capturing the Mattoon sectional title. Champaign is eliminated, while Lincoln faces Cahokia High School on Tuesday in the Super Sectionals. And another loss by Eastern Illinois baseball team is prompting fans to ask, when will they get back on track? The Panthers dropped 2 of 3 against Austin Peay over the weekend, but there may be an opportunity to grab some momentum later this week. Eastern dropped out of the Illinois tournament scheduled for March 21st through the 23rd in favor of a home series against Indiana-Purdue Fort Wayne this weekend. Panthers head coach Jim Schmitz knows Eastern has played some tough competition this season, and he hopes the team can get things going.
This week I'll be at Walmart and someone will yell to me, hey, when you guys get started? And when you're 4-15, I'll say, we're not started. So it's kind of the joke. Most people think baseball starts around spring break, but, as you talk to Angie and talk to me, we're about 20 games in. So, we went down and played Louisiana Lafayette, who's ranked about 7th in the country right now, and Arkansas and Mississippi State, and, played some really tough people.
The Panthers are in action tomorrow afternoon against Southern Illinois before the homestand on Friday. The game in Carbondale starts at 4. And Eastern Illinois women's tennis is no longer undefeated after this weekend's conference action. The Panthers traveled to Kentucky to open up their OVC schedule, taking on Morehead State and Eastern Kentucky in back-to-back days. In a close one against the Beakers on Saturday, the Panthers tallied their first loss of the season, going down 4-3. On the second day of action, the Panthers took another loss, this time against the Colonels, 4-1. Junior Sephora Bulbaheim accounted for the Panthers' lone point on Sunday in a straight-set victory. Eastern returns for its home opener Sunday morning as the Panthers will play Jacksonville State on the Charleston High School courts at 10:30. And prosecutors have not decided if they will file criminal charges against Indianapolis Colts owner Jim Irsay after his arrest for driving while intoxicated. Irsay is facing preliminary charges for misdemeanor DWI and 4 felony counts of possession of a controlled substance. Police say they found multiple prescription drugs in Irsay's vehicle after he failed sobriety tests during a traffic stop Sunday night. The NFL has not commented on the situation yet, but the Colts organization says they are gathering information and will issue additional statements when the facts are sorted. Irsay thanked his family and friends on Twitter for their support after being released on bond earlier today. He's scheduled to appear in court on March 26th. And finishing up tonight with some NHL news, Marian Hossa celebrated his return to the lineup with a goal and 2 assists as the Chicago Blackhawks defeated the Detroit Red Wings 4-1 last night. The win snaps a 2-game losing streak for Chicago, who have dropped to 3rd place in the Western Conference standings, 7 points behind St. Louis. The Hawks are back on the ice tomorrow night in Philly. That's all for sports. Savannah, Braden, back over to you.
Thanks, Jack. A little breezy, but